Now starting the test drive in this Sonata Hybrid SEL. It's kind of weird that we don't have a normal drive mode. I have Eco, Sport, and then I just have the My mode that I can go ahead in, or My Drive that I configure. But the Eco it's okay. Probably better for highway driving, but the Sport I feel like you can kind of tame to be a normal drive mode. And then if you do want to get the full-on output of the powertrain, you can just floor it and that won't be a big issue. And I do like that we have the paddle shifters as well, so you can just kind of pull those on the fly whenever, and you actually get pretty good pull there, and then just hold that plus paddle to get it back into the normal drive mode, or the automatic shifting mode I should say. But even though it's a cloth interior, I like that we get the power driver seat with the power lumbar support, and then we have the power front passenger seat as well. Really not, it's cloth, you know, it's a cloth seat, but I don't feel like the H-Techs would really put this to shame as much as other cloth seats in Hyundais. These are actually pretty supportive. A lot of that has to do with just the power adjustability, but it's pretty nice just overall. And I will say the Sport mode is fun because the downshifts don't even make sense for this to be a hybrid. It's very, very sporty. Now it is, I don't want to say it's strained, but it is just a bit, it's weird driving it like this. It feels like it wants to rev hot. And then you also have the Eco mode as well, which doesn't necessarily want to rev hot, but you know. It's a very interesting dynamic here, just having the Eco and the Sport. I feel like you need a normal mode right there in the middle. Now I will say the Sport mode is actually very peppy and a bit fun when paired with the paddle shifters, and that's one of the pluses of having a traditional transmission with a hybrid setup as opposed to a CVT. So we'll give it a little pull here. And then as we come around this last curve, I'll try to slow it down and then give it a good one. And I'll use the paddles as well. All right, here we go. So pretty quick. And let's try out the adaptive cruise here just for a second. It's gonna be hard to do, but there it is there. And then lane centering's on here. And then I'm gonna get behind this vehicle. But overall, I think the sound acoustics in the cabin are decent. Now with this being a hybrid engine, when the gas engine cuts on, you can hear it. But it's pretty negligible, and the sound system here again is actually pretty good, so that probably won't bother you if you listen to podcasts or the radio or whatever. And just for the fuel economy, I feel like this is one of the greats that are left. It's pretty much this, the Camry, and the Accord I think still makes the hybrid, because all the American manufacturers have gotten rid of the cars. But if you're looking for one of these in your neck of the woods, make sure you hit that link below in the description. It takes a minute or two to fill out that information, and we can go ahead and get you the best price from local dealers in your area. But this one here is at Hyundai of Cool Springs if you're interested in this one in particular, and it's not too much of a travel for you. But just a good solid car from how it drives. And you get Hyundai's powertrain warranty, so if you're worried about the engine or transmission, you got a good while on those in terms of warranty. But pretty solid so far, and this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2024 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid SEL.